Good morning. Welcome to yoga. Everyone, find your chair. Again, maybe have a Kleenex handy. And we're going to start with Vastrika breath. So we're going to be breathing in and out of our nose in a little bit here. And so sometimes it's like we're going to be blowing our nose. So you may want to have a Kleenex handy in case. Okay, so let's arrive. Welcome to yoga and our, blood circulation and in yoga. I know every now, almost always I have a little bit of a focus on something in particular, but really each practice deals with a whole body practice in yoga, in my classes. So it's never, I don't really need that, so I don't need that class. Just come because like I said, we always do a whole body practice. Yeah. All right. So sitting with a nice tall spine. Good. And let's just arrive in our space. Close your eyes and arrive just for this hour. So leave all of your troubles behind or out the door, and just be here. Yeah, and take a nice breath in through the nose and through the mouth. Exhale it out. This big sigh. And again, breathe in. Let it go. And breathe in. And let it go. All right. So you can either keep your eyes closed or you can flutter them open here. We're going to start with Vastrika breath. That is a very nice effervescent. Some people call it yogic coffee because it brings our circulation up. It brings our attention span up, our blood flow to our brain. Yeah, so it kind of wakes us up a little bit. So it's simple. We're just going to start with bending the elbows, relaxing your arms down alongside your rib cage. Your hands are in a loose fist, right? And so we're going to be breathing in and out of the nose. I will just demonstrate one. We're going to be breathing in as the arms go up and fingers spread wide, and we're going to breathe out and just let the arms drop back into fists. Okay, so we'll do a few together, then we'll close our eyes. Yeah, so let's just take a cleansing breath in and let it go. And now begin, breathe in and out. In, fingers wide, out, arms just drop down. And you don't have to go as high. You can do smaller ones if that feels better. Yeah. Up, down, in, out, up, down, in, out, up, down, in, out. One more. And relax your palms up on your lap. Close your eyes. You may already notice some, awakening in your brain and your head, feeling a little more energy. And again, you don't need to draw your arms all the way up if that's not comfortable on your body. And we're just going to do one more round of that. So you can either keep your eyes closed or you can open them. Let's bring our arms next to our rib cage, upper arms, hands in loose fists, fists forward. Fists around in line with the shoulders. We don't want to jut the arms forward. We want to bring them straight up. Good. Let's take a cleansing breath in and breathe out. And now just gently breathe in as the arms go up and exhale as arms drop down. Opening the fingers as you go up and coming back into fists as they come down. Just do it at your own pace. You can do slow, but in and out of your nose as effervescently as you can. Those hands straight up, not forward. Three more. And relax the hands when you're done. Palms up on your lap. Getting the heart starting to beat, getting the blood starting to circulate. Let's just remain here for a few breaths, just gently breathing in through the nose, pausing the breath at the top and breathing out through the nose all the way, pausing the breath at the bottom. Just do 3 slow, long, deep breaths, just to bring your breath and your heart back to this normal beat. And relax. So that deep breath is also so important for our circulation. Good. And then when you're ready, you can just gently flutter the eyes open. Because when you think of it, when we take deep breaths in, we're bringing oxygen into our lungs, which is dispersing through our vascular system and going to the heart. And then the heart sends it through the body. It's a great, great process, right? So we need oxygen in that circulation too. That's really helpful for us. Yes. Yes, it's our life force energy, our breath. Good. All right. You can bring your hands down onto your lap. Find that nice tall spine that left you. Let's just take a breath in. As you exhale, relax your chin down. Good. Let's just roll our head in circles, whichever direction you want to go in. Yeah. Inhaling as you go up, exhaling as you come to the other side and down. Just nice and slow. Let's bring a smile on our face. Just feel gratitude for being in class today. Next time the head comes forward, pause, and then reverse, go the other direction. Again, nice and slow. And just notice how today your neck is feeling. Mine's feeling a little tweaky on the right side. So it could be how you slept, if you had tension, a hard day yesterday, a restless night of sleep, all that affects our body. Next time you come forward with your head, pause, wiggle your toes. That's part of our circulation too. And slowly press into your toes and lift your head back up. Good. So coming into a little cat, let's scoot forward in our chair here. Good. We're going to bring our our spine, get our spine a little loose with just a couple baby cat cows. So inhale, lift your chest, lift your chin slightly, and exhale, just press your low back to the back of your chair and just relax your head to wherever it wants to fall. Press into your feet, lift your heart up slowly. Big breath in and out of the nose. Exhale. Just drop your head. Be very mindful if you have osteoporosis in the spine. You don't want to round your back forward too much. Or if you have any little like tiny fracturing in any vertebrae. Yeah, you want to be just very gentle with any forward fold. Yeah. And now come back to center, find yourself back to center. Good. And we're going to bring our hands into prayer position. We're going to lift our elbows, float our elbows up. We're gently pressing into our palms. And we're going to slide our palms over to the right, as far as it'll go. Yeah, they'll go. Maybe they come towards in front of the shoulder, maybe not. Good. And then slowly slide your hands back to center. And now slowly over to the other side. Notice if there's any difference. Yeah. This side is tight. So it doesn't go as far. And come back to center. Good. And now we're going to take our right arm and we're going to stretch it out to the side and lift our fingers up. We're going to bring our left palm flat. And we're going to slowly draw that left elbow back. Good. Opening up our underarms. Yeah. And then we're going to turn and look towards those right fingers. So BKS Iyengar is a very popular yogi, had been around for a while. He's passed now. And one of his sayings is if your armpits are open, you're healthy and happy, right? And that's what he was meaning by this whole chest, pec muscle, heart area. So we're happy. And then exhale, slowly bring that right hand forward. Find your prayer hands here. Again, we're gonna slowly float the elbows up. Good. And now we're gonna glide your hands over to the right, just as far as they'll go. And bring them back to center and glide them over to the other side. Just play with this. See how that your arms are feeling, your upper arms especially. Yeah, and come back to center, relax. Now we're gonna just float that left arm out to the side. You can straighten it. Maybe it's shoulder height. Maybe for you it's a little lower. Lifting the fingers, flattening the right palm, and drawing that right elbow back. This should feel good. Just opening up that whole upper chest. This is really nice for all of our tech work, right? Our phones, our computers. And then you can turn and look over towards those left fingers and breathe. Nice big breath. Take it all the way down to your belly. Each time you exhale, maybe reach that right elbow a little further back. Yeah. Opening up our arms, our side ribs. Good. And then when you exhale, slowly make your way back to gentle prayer position. Good. And interlace your hands. Relax your arms down, relax your shoulders, and just roll out your hands. Good. Nice and loose. Nice. And relax the arms down. It might feel nice now to do some shoulder rolls. So inhale, lifting the shoulders up and melt them back and down, forward. Inhaling in and out of your nose. Remembering that the more we breathe through our nose, we're bringing in this, it's called nitric oxide in our body. 20% of our nitric oxide comes in through our nasal cavities. And nitric oxide dilates our blood vessels. Yeah, that's dilation. So talk about good for our circulation. Just breathing in and out of the nose is amazing. We can relax and reach the shoulders, just come in opposite circles. So much to learn in this beautiful practice. Yeah, so simple too. Yeah, good. And next time the shoulders come down, relax. Good. Arms stay down alongside your body. Lift the heart up slightly and just glide your arms back like you're reaching your fingertips towards the back wall, like an airplane. Again, opening up that upper body, shoulders, armpits. Good. Lift your chin up slightly. Find a few breaths here. Again, anytime you'd like, you can close your eyes. It helps us to really pay attention to what's going on in our body. Yeah. Good. And then keeping the arms back, but relaxing them a little bit, keeping your fingers open, just rotate your hands in circles. So fingers are open, and just rotating your hands in one direction. Good. I'm hearing a little snap, crackling, and popping in my wrists. I don't know about you. And then reverse, go the other direction. Yeah, just bringing your arms to where they're comfortable. If having them back is not comfortable doing this, you can bring them forward a little bit. Yeah, your arms. And relax the arms. Good. Just wiggle out your shoulders, shake out your hands. Let your hands just be nice and fluffy. Yeah, good. All right. On an inhale breath now, we're going to inhale and reach the arms, the hands forward. We're going to bring our palms up and we're going to bring our hands into fists. Squeeze your hands into fists and then splay your fingers out and squeeze into fists. So another thing that's really great for our circulation is when we squeeze and we sort of stop the circulation for a little bit, and then we relax and let go, that blood just dumps into those fingers in this pose. Yeah, but it's good to, and one more, squeeze and relax and shake it out. Relax the arms. Good. All right, we're gonna float our arms up now. Again, being mindful of your shoulders and your body. Good. We're gonna take a breath in and reach the arms forward again, and maybe just reach them as high as they're comfortable. Good. Yes, and stretching, pressing down into your feet a little bit to stretch up tall. Also, it's so great for getting our blood flow everywhere, right? And here, if you want to do, just sway your body just gently side to side, starting to move our spine a little bit, inhaling to one side, exhaling to the other, just as if you're a big tree, like a willow tree, and there's a slow, small breeze, and you're just blowing in the wind, inhaling and exhaling. Yeah, good. One more. And relax now. Allow the arms, you can bend the elbows and allow the arms, keep the shoulders relaxed as they descend. Good. And wow, roll out the shoulders again, shake out the arms. All right, we're gonna get a little bit to our lower body here before we stand up. Good. So I want you to just feel your toes in your chair. Feet are flat on the floor. And I want you to just lift your toes up and then curl your toes in, like you're scraping, like trying to pick up a penny with your toes in your shoes, right? I think most of us have our shoes on. Yeah. And then lift your toes again. And then drop your toes. And again, try to pick up that penny with your toes. Hopefully you're getting that. You're just kind of curling your toes in. So good to take good care of even our toes. We work from our tippy fingers to our tippy toes here, getting circulation into them as well. Good. And then relax your toes. That's really something good to practice. Also for our stability, right? And strength in our low body. Getting those toes to there. Everything has a purpose in this body, right? And so do our toes. A big job. All right. So relax the arms down alongside the body. And then we're going to extend the right leg, either heel on the floor, or if you can, lifting the heel up. Good. And we're going to point and flex. And point. You can hold on to your chair here. You can also lift the right arm up, the opposite arm, actually. So whatever leg you've extended, point and flex. And then do some circles here. Belly's tucked in. If this is too much, you can have the heel on the floor and just move your toes side to side and do little circles with your heel planted. Yeah, and then reverse, go the opposite direction. Good. And release that heel down, slide it back, relax your arm down if you lifted it up, and opposite leg. So we're gonna just start with heel on the floor, or lifting it up here. Again, you can raise the opposite arm, or you can stay holding onto your chair. Either one. Good. And point and flex and point. Nice stretch for getting that blood flow in the calf, our thigh muscle, our hamstring. Good. Relax the foot. Do a couple circles here. So this is really also working your core, right? It's not easy here to have that heel lifted. And then reverse, opposite direction. Good. And relax that foot onto the floor. Relax the arm down, slide that foot next to each other. Feet back to parallel toes, hip distance apart. Good. Let's take a breath in. So you just feel that when we're working our body a little bit, the heart starts to send that blood flow, which is basically why exercise of any kind is so good for us, for our blood flow through our body. Yes, good. But these are some simple things that we can do. I mean, Some of us maybe can't take a jog or even a walk sometimes if we're injured. So just knowing that, and on our chair, we can get our blood flowing. We're going to take our right leg out to the side. That's coming into our like seated warrior 2 legs. Good. And then we're going to extend our left arm back and our right arm to a T. We're going to lift our palms up, spread your fingers wide. And here again, we're going to rotate the fingers forward and back and forward. So relax the shoulders. The rotation is coming along the whole arm. Yeah. And back. Noticing that BKSI Iyengar quote, you know, when your armpits are open, you're happy and healthy. And many of these poses, that's what's happening, right? Yeah. Good. Back and forward. And then relax. Good. Relax your arms down. Hands onto your lap. We're going to do a gentle little twist here. We're going to take the right hand onto the outside of the left thigh. Yes, right. Left arm can just relax down along your chair. Find your gentle, tall spine. Take a breath in. And as you exhale, very little, twist at your waist over to the left. Good. And breathe. You can turn and look over that left shoulder. Be very gentle on the spine. Notice if that right knee is caving forward. You want to keep it reaching back right above the right heel. Yeah, and breathe. Nice long, slow, deep breath. Just imagine the breath going all the way from your pelvic floor, up your spine, out through the top of your head. And as you exhale, reverse that top of the head down the spine, and maybe you turn just a tiny bit more. Enjoy this stretch, this gentle rotation for the spine. It's actually good for releasing toxins as well. And as you exhale, relax your body now and slowly bring your body back forward. Good. And then bring your toe and heel and toe and heel. And bring that right leg back next to the left. Good. Again, looking down, making sure that your toes are even. In every pose we do, seated or standing, try to check in occasionally to make sure that there's not one foot a little bit in front of the other, because that takes our whole hip, our hips, our whole body out of whack, I guess. Yeah, so toes even. Let's take the left leg out to the side. Good. Find a nice comfortable stance here. Good. And again, we're going to stretch the right arm back. We're going to stretch the left arm forward. Good. We're going to lift our fingers up. And again, we're going to rotate fingers in and back. Good. Just nice and slowly. Maybe each time the fingers drop down a little bit more, both front and back. Front a little more challenging. Yeah. One more here, back, and then exhale, relax that arm, your arms down. Good. Squaring your shoulders to the front of the room. Take your left hand across to your right thigh, and your right hand you can hold onto your chair or palm onto the side of your chair. Take a breath in. As you exhale, press down into that left foot a little bit, turn towards the right. So with your leg out, it won't go as far as you're used to, that's okay. And we're gonna turn and look a little bit over that towards the right shoulder. And again, notice the left knee and see if the left knee dropped forward, and you wanna keep it reaching back right above that left heel. And breathe, relax, and the exhale breath. And just take this, be very gentle on the spine. Little bit goes a long way. Going too far is not healthy, right? That's not the practice. Again, squeezing out our internal organs, our digestive tract. And as you exhale, relax, slowly come back forward. Yeah, doing a little twisting here for those that are gonna embellish and corned beef or cabbage or whatever the St. Patrick's Day thing is. Heel toe, your feet back to hip distance apart. Good. And wiggle it out. So feel free now to stay in your chair. If you want to do some standing poses, just very gently and slowly make your way up to standing. I like to slide my heels back. I like to lean my body forward, press into those toes that we just worked on. As you stand up, you really press those toes into your shoes or the floor. You feel so much less tension in the knees. Good. We'll make our way to the back of our chair. Good. All right. So you can slide your chair out of the way. You can scoot it forward. You might need it a little later. Yeah. But just wiggle it out. Wiggle out your feet. Yes, if I knew how to do an Irish jig, I would do it, but I don't know how to do it. Maybe like this. We could do our little Irish jig. Yeah, for the day. Just moving the body however you want. Yeah, good. Shake it out. Wiggle it out. Good. Out the shoulders. And relax. Good. Coming to that little wider stance. Let's soften our knees. And side to side. Inhaling and exhaling. Big breath in through the nose. Get that nitric oxide getting into our bloodstream. Dilating our blood vessel that helps to lower our blood pressure. It helps to strengthen our heart. One more. And relax. Good. And feet back to hip distance apart. You may need your chair here if you have it. We're just going to do our heel pumps. That really helps with that blood flow. Yeah. So you see a lot of these things we do in all of our classes, and they're for our circulation. So yes, so just to point that out. So very easily you can lift the heels and drop the heels. Lift the heels and drop. Lift and drop. So we're just doing these heel pumps. Yeah, good. You can be holding onto your chair here. Good. If you feel like you want more, you can stop pumping. You can reach your arms up and you can go up and down. But being mindful, make sure that the head is right above the shoulders, great, and that you're in line. The spine is in line. You're not leaning forward. Good. And your knees are soft. Good. So however you want to do, arms up, arms down, however you feel comfortable. Good. You can go slow, and again, if you want more, you can pump faster. I'm feeling the slow today. That's what I'm doing. Yeah. Just know that this is just, imagine that it's just helping that heart just pump the blood and getting it to all the little nooks and crannies of your entire body. Your eyes, right? Your brain, your toes, your fingers, everything in between. Yeah, good. Nice. And relax, good. Shake it out. So you can even feel that the heart rate's gone up a little bit here, yeah. Shake out, wiggle out the feet. Good. So as we move, that's even like I said, just moving this little bit, even standing. You know, I talk a lot about when you're sitting for maybe, ideally a half hour, but every hour to just kind of stand up if you can and just do a little walk, because that gets the blood flow continuing. When we sit, we constrict the blood for a period of time. Yeah, and relax. Good. All right, we're gonna just take a little bit, maybe being mindful that you have a little space on your side here. We're just gonna take a gentle step out to the side. Yeah, so feet can be on a little angle. And then we're gonna reach the arms either out, or if it's more comfortable for you, forward and up. Good. And we're gonna make a fist up above our head. Good. Yeah, so heart's lifted. We're just stretching up gently and tall. And we're gonna, again, open our fists and then squeeze them tight. And open your fingers and squeeze them tight. It's kind of a theme, right? We're really getting that pumping action into our fingers as well. Open and close. One more time. Open and close. Open and close. Good. And now relax the hands open. softening the knees if they're not already. And we're gonna just step to the center. We're gonna interlace our hands and steeple our pointer fingers above our head. If you wanna take a little bit of a break and drop your arms and then come back up. So we look like a little candle, right? Our arms look like a little flame above our head. Good. Tuck your belly in. Bring your feet like hip distance apart because we're gonna do a little side bend here. So take a breath in, soften the knees just a little bit. Exhale, lean over to the right and up, and lean over to the left. And again, just take this small or big, however you want, going a little bit further over, just being gentle on your spine. Yes, especially as we age, we need to move our spine, but we also need to be just gentle to it as well, not overdo anything. Just a couple more, again, like we're swaying in the wind. Yeah, make it feel nice. And then slowly come back up. And exhale, float your hands down, maybe to the top of your head. Yeah. Those armpits are open almost through this whole practice. Isn't that funny? And then we're gonna reach the hands back behind our head. Again, find this little bend in the knees. Our tendency is a lot of times to lock those knees back, and our knee joint is not like that. Reach the elbows back. And if you want to lift the head and lay your head into your hands, and even close your eyes here, opening up that whole front body, opening up our lymph glands underneath our arms, opening up our thyroid, thymus gland, our heart. Wow. Just being open. All right, and then slowly bring the head back forward. Good. And then gently unclasp your hands, and ever so slowly, let's just drop our hands to our elbows here, or to our shoulders here. Yeah, good. And drop your elbows down a little bit. Maybe make some nice slow circles with your elbows. Inhaling, big breath in and out of the nose. Get that nitric oxide going. And then reverse, go the opposite direction. And just feel that shoulder girdle, that whole top of your shoulder, just doing a gentle rotation around the joint. All right. Then relax the arms, release the arms down. Good. And wiggle it out. Just do a little shake off of any tension that you might have in the body. So nice to sit quietly sometimes. And when we have a little break, I talk about this all the time. You know, yesterday I woke up and I have a sore foot, and I'm like, what's that about? Like, it's almost like you wake up and it's like, what's the ache du jour today, right? Especially with our beautiful aging bodies. And so to just listen to, what's my body trying to tell me today? Yeah, maybe nothing. Maybe it just is. And then know it's gonna go away. All right, so we're gonna come into our wide stance. Yeah, good. We're gonna just do our little warrior two pose here. A little dance, a little warrior two dance. We're gonna lift our right foot toes up, right ball of the foot up, pivot on the right and drop. At this point, you probably know that just adjust your stance to where you're comfortable. Send that right hip back a little bit to soften the right knee. So there should be no tension, no discomfort in that right knee. Stretch left arm back, right arm forward. Meet in warrior two here. We're going to keep our gaze forward here. We're going to flip our palms up. Good. And we're going to press into our toes as we straighten the right knee and stretch out and up. And then put the palms down, and as you exhale, soften the right knee. Good. Follow your breath. Big breath in through the nose. Scoop it up. Exhale, relax back into your warrior. Do 3 more, just like that, nice and easy. Shoulders relax. Stretch stretching, breathing, enjoying. Smile on the face. Now on your next exhale breath, relax the arms back to your warrior two arms. Release that left hand, let it drop. Flip your right palm up. Turn and gaze over that front right palm. And let's just do our little peaceful warrior here. We need that in our world today. So inhale, keep the right knee bent, reach the right arm up, just again, nice and easy. You can bend the right elbow and bring your fingers to the back of your head. Sometimes that feels good, and sometimes it doesn't. Right elbow lifts up, or you can just continue to lift your right fingers up and breathe here. The toes are gently pressing into the floor. Tailbones tucked forward just slightly, stabilizing a little bit more. Breathe. Strong, peaceful warrior. Again, our armpits are open here. And then inhale, float the arm up. And exhale, just watch that right arm slowly float down to the floor. Good. Press down into your foot. Straighten that right knee. Pivot the right toes forward as your body comes forward. Let's just do a little heel toe, or you can step your feet. If you're on a carpet with shoes, sometimes it's hard to do that heel toe. And just relax. Yeah. And then we're going to make our way back out to our wide stance. Okay. All right, let's just do the same thing on the other side. Lift the left toes up, pivot on the left heel, drop the left toes so they're up to the side. Good. And then softening that left knee, keeping that knee not caving forward. Reach the right arm back, the left arm forward. Flip your palms up, pressing into your feet. Straighten that left knee, reach out and up. Stretch as long as you can. And exhale. So just find your dance. Inhaling up, stretch up tall. Exhaling, relax. Take all the tension out of this little dance. Big breath. Smile on the face. Yeah. One more. And relax. Good. Let's relax back to our warrior two arms. Relax the right arm down. Lift the left palm up. Turn and gaze over to that left palm. Good. Then on an inhale breath, reach the left palm forward and up. You can bend that elbow, bring the hand to the back of the head, or lift the fingers up towards the sky. Whatever feels good for you today. And breathe. Not overstretching anything. Yeah, toes are gently pressing into the floor, stabilizing you. Tailbone tucks forward. Maybe left elbow stretches up a little more to the sky. Breathe. Smile. Peaceful, strong warriors that we are. On an inhale breath, slowly float that arm up and watch that left arm as it just slowly bends towards the earth. Yeah, good. And straightening the left leg, lifting the left toes up, pivot the left toes forward as the body comes forward. Again, you can heel toe, step, 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 step. Good. And wiggle it out. Yeah, whatever you like to do to wiggle it out. You can even do some hip circles if you want, or just stay wiggling today. That feels good. Sometimes that wiggle just feels like, yeah. Because you're releasing your tension when you're doing that. When we're moving and grooving and jigging. Yes. This direction. All right. And relax the arms down. Good. Okay. So we're going to come into our tree pose here. different options for tree pose. Yeah, so just again, making it nice and easy. With tree pose, when we're balancing, we want to keep that heart lifted, a nice tall spine, right? That helps with not injuring our spine, and it helps us stay upright and feel grounded. Yes. So a nice tall spine, good. And options here are to bend the right knee and stay on the toe, right? Lift the left kneecap up, squeeze that left glute muscle, get nice, strong, standing inner leg here. And you pick your option here, stay here. Maybe the bottom of the foot comes to the inside of the ankle. Maybe it's up on the shin. Maybe some of you are even up into your thigh, just not the knee. Nice tall spine, good. See how that feels. You might be feeling a little wobbly. Well, little wobble is good. So you want to remain holding onto your chair, you can. If you're feeling sturdy and steady, so slowly, little at a time, gently float your hands into prayer position. Yeah, good. And either float the elbows out, pressing your palms together, lifting your heart, lifting your belly button. Feel that nice, tall spine. Feel so strong and stable, like a statue in your garden. Good. If you so choose, relaxing the arms and reaching them up towards the sky. Good. That's just an option here. Sometimes it helps with stability. Find a spot that's not moving right in front of you, on the wall or wherever you're looking, that will help you to stay. I've got this. Heart's lifted. Yeah, if you want more, you can soften your eyes. If you want more, you can lift your gaze to where the ceiling meets the wall. You take it where you want to go today and every day. Yeah. And when you're ready, you're going to slowly come out the same way you came in. If eyes are softened or closed, you open, bring the gaze back forward, bring the hands slowly together, float them down to your heart. Release the hands to your chair, and then release the leg. Good. That's the hardest part, is coming out of this pose slowly. Tendency is to just drop it. I know, that's the work, is coming out slowly. Okay, we're gonna go over to the other side. Take your tree to this side. So legs the same, if you can, the same, what you did on this side, on the other side, on this side. Good. So nice, strong standing leg, bending the knee. Slowly make your way, because when you go fast, if you go immediately to, I'm going to just do this, there's a lot of instability there. If you just take it a step at a time, keep that spine tall, take it to the next step. If that feels okay, then go to the next step. Yeah. And if you want to continue to hold on to your chair, maybe this side feels different to you. Engage that kneecap on that standing leg. Squeeze the glute muscle on that standing leg. Good. And then if you so choose, you can bring your hands to prayer position in front of your heart. Maybe you lift the elbows a little bit. Maybe you press into your palms, lift that heart. Feel that stability in your upper body. Yeah. Don't lock that left knee or the right knee out. Yes. Good. And if you want to relax the arms and float them up towards the sky, that's an option. Belly's tucking in and up. You're staring at your spot. And if you arrive here and you want more because you're feeling so sturdy today, then you can soften your eyes. You can lift your gaze to where the ceiling meets the wall. And smile. And breathe. And enjoy. And yes, that little bit of wobble is good. That's your brain talking to your body. Good. And ever so slowly make your way out, same way you came in. Gaze forward, palms together. Float them down. down, hands down, and release the leg. Nice, and shake it out. Good. Let's shake, shake, shake. Any last bits of tension we might be holding. Good. All right. We are going to come to a little forward fold. We're going to just do a half forward fold here. So you can either have the chair out to the side or behind your chair. Just make sure you have just a little breezeway here to step over to the left. Yeah. So again, we're going to step out to the left this time. Toes on an angle. Good. And then we're going to reach the arms forward and up. Good. We're going to take a nice big breath in. And as you exhale, start to reach your hips back. Start to drop your arms. Keep your back straight. Drop your arms onto your thighs. If it feels better to bring your toes forward, you can just scoot them forward or leave them on an angle. Good. And coming to this halfway lift, like our back is a table. Yeah. And now here, again, being very mindful, if you have any kind of little fissure fractures in your spine, you don't want to round your back forward. What we can do is you can just drop your head down. If you have forward fold in your practice and it feels okay, you can round, come forward a little bit more, maybe even drop your arms, let them hang, only if that feels good on your body. And breathe. So getting that circulation, that blood flow now to our brain, head, our eyes, right, our face. We have blood flow in our face. We got those rosy cheeks. We look healthy. A couple more breaths here, just hanging to where it's comfortable for you. So now on an inhale breath, start to walk your hands slowly up your legs. Keep your head down. So just coming up as if it's one vertebrae at a time in your spine. And once the chest comes up, shoulders come back a little bit, then the head comes up. Good. And then on an inhale breath, float your arms out and up. You can, again, one more time, interlace your hands, steeple your pointer finger. Good. Like a little candle. Take a breath in and breathe out. And on an inhale breath, simply step that left leg back. That's to the right. Find your little light. Find your light, your candle. Good. And then exhale. Allow the arms to just relax down and roll out the shoulders. Good. And let's make our way back to our chairs now. Sitting down mindfully, hips back, use your toes. And gracefully finding our seat here. We're just going to end with an eagle pose. So again, it's that restriction of the blood flow. And then when we relax, the blood flow just dumps into certain areas of their body that may not be getting as much blood flow as we'd like or as easy to. All right, so eagle pose. So we're going to either bring your legs together. Yes, if you want to cross your right foot over your left, that's an option. If you want to help and cross your right leg over the left, just making sure that you can have a nice tall spine here. That's an option as well. Some of us can even tuck this right foot behind the left ankle. That's something that's in your practice. Yeah. All right. And then we're going to relax the arms down. So you decide where you want your legs. Float the arms out. Bring the palms forward. Take a breath in. On an exhale breath, let's bring this left arm over on top of the right. Grab our shoulders. Root your fingers all the way back to the back of your body. Good. If it feels comfortable for you, let's lift the elbows up a little bit, maybe in line with the throat. Yeah. And if it's available to you, you can bring the backs of your hands together and reach them forward a little bit, getting a stretch in that upper thoracic spine and upper spine. If that doesn't feel good for you, or you're crossed at your forearms, just stay hugging. Yeah, good. All right, so let's just lift the elbows up slightly. Big breath in. And as we exhale, drop the arms, the upper arms onto your chest and just drop your head forward. You're gonna squeeze now. So take a nice breath in. And as you exhale, squeeze your arms. Give yourself a big hug or squeeze your arms together, squeeze your legs together. Engage your pelvic floor muscles up. Squeeze your ears, your face. Just squeeze gently everything. Give it your all. Continue to breathe. Nice long breaths here as you squeeze. A couple more seconds here. Squeeze a little bit tighter if you can. And then on an exhale breath, relax the whole body. Just let the body melt. Good. You can lift your head. You can lift your elbows up off your chest. You can start lifting them up a little higher as you slowly uncross your arms. Blossom open. Maybe some of us are starting to see those little crocuses and tulips popping out of the ground, springing up. Yeah, tis the season. Good. And relax and uncross here. Yeah. So when we squeeze again and we relax, that just gets this blood flow to just dump into these little nooks and crannies of our body. Let's do the other side. So again, you can either keep legs just squeezing together. You can cross here, squeeze together. Yeah, you get a little bit of a stretch on the side here, or you can cross your legs. Yeah, and again, you can tuck this foot behind that right ankle if that's available to you. Relax the arms. Let's float the arms out to either side. Bring the palms together. Take a breath in, and this time as you exhale, right arm on top, opposite arm. And grab onto your shoulders. Maybe get a little bit tighter hug, scooting your fingers back. You're crossed from your elbows to or above. You can maybe bring the backs of your hands together and stretch your arms away from your face a little bit. Feel that stretch in the upper back. You decide. Good. Take a breath in. Exhale it out. On an inhale breath, see if you can lift your elbows up just a little bit more off your chest. And then as you exhale, relax your upper arms onto your chest. Relax your head forward. And just come into this gentle sleeping eagle pose. Take a breath in. As you exhale, squeeze your arms, squeeze your legs, squeeze your toes, your back, your face. Lift your muscles that you're sitting on up towards the sky. Breathe as you're gently squeezing. So imagine you're restricting that blood flow under your arms, in your arms, right? In your legs, in your pelvic floor. Squeeze, 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 a little bit more, a little bit more. And as you exhale, relax. Good. Press down into that right foot. Allow the arms and the head to start to gently float up. And as they come up higher, you just uncross so gracefully. And allow the arms to just float down. Good. And uncross the legs. Good. All right. And let's just shake it off. Shake off any tension you might have built. Shake the head. Blink the eyes. Shake the arms. Good. And let's get ready for our final relaxation pose, Shavasana, right? So we're going to scoot our hips back. Good. And we're going to bring our hands up as if they're cups, right? And we're lifting the top of the cup up towards the sky. Just opening up ourselves to all the great energy that's around us. You know, if you're laying down, palms can be up on the floor, legs a little wider apart. If you're seated, make sure that you have support on your back so that you can relax. Yeah, and then close the eyes. Take a nice breath in. Hold the breath and then let it go. So as we rest, that regulates our blood flow. A couple more nice big deep breaths just to what feels good to you. Right. Each time you exhale, start to relax a little bit more. Good. And then eventually, the next exhale breath, just completely relax the body now, relax the breath. Again, coming into final relaxation. Just picturing the blood flow regulating. It's moving through your body. Synchronicity. Relax from head to toe. And feel the skin on the top of your head soften. Feel your eyeballs just falling back into the eye sockets. Feel the back of your neck soften. Gentle little smile on the face. Relaxing all the muscles in your face. Relax your throat, thyroid, heart, shoulders. Feel your arms heavy. And your hands and fingers relaxed. Hips are heavy. Legs relaxed. Feet. And feel all 10 toes soften. Whole body's relaxed. Whole body's relaxed. Just let go of all of your efforts. The heartbeat and the blood flow. Just regulate. And your awareness to your thoughts. Allow the thoughts, just like your blood, just let them flow in and out. And expand. Don't stop on one thought, just let them continue to come and go. For this next 2 minutes, relax. Whole body's relaxed. Feel free to remain here. Should you choose to come back now, slowly, bring the gentle little smile back to your face. And take a breath in through the nose and let it go. Feel the body soften as you exhale. Another deeper breath in and let it go. And begin to wiggle those toes, wiggle the fingers, move the body however it feels comfortable, swaying it side to side. And slowly make your way back to stillness. Let's float our hands into prayer. Rest your thumbs onto your heart. And feel gratitude that you brought yourself here today. Let's take one more breath in. As you exhale, bow your forehead to your fingertips. We're going to reach the palms and float them up towards the sky. So separate your hands, palms up towards the sky. In closing, practice today with this. Grace is raining down on you always. You only need to turn your cup up and receive the grace that is waiting for you. Relax your hands down onto your lap. When you're feeling ready and complete, slowly begin to flutter the eyes open and lift the head up. And I thank you all for coming, taking care of yourself, finding the grace that's already there, right? Waiting for you to just accept it. Yeah. Have a lovely rest of your day. Namaste.